Guys and gals, Anthony here at Speciale Analysis. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We need to talk, all right? I don't know if you saw my video yesterday or not. I don't know if it triggered something inside of you to say, hey, listen, I got to rethink what I'm doing here. Perhaps there's a better life for myself, a life that I don't have to depend on somebody else to provide for me. I don't have to depend on a client or a customer to pay my bills, a life where I can provide for myself by using my own money. Money makes money. It's always been that way. It will always be that way. So with that being said, I offer products and services to help you achieve just that. Whether it's I have no experience and need to learn everything from start to finish in the live trade room, or I want somebody that is fully capable of reading, interpreting, and giving me the market play step by step, I offer that. Somebody who wants software that makes trading extraordinarily easy, 5 simple steps, you could teach the neighbor's dog to do it proficiently. That's how simple it is. I offer that as well. What I'm showing you today, the 126 ticks of profit opportunity on light sweet crude oil. Yesterday I showed you 58 ticks. Very predictable, low risk, high probability, transpired beautifully. Today, we had more than double that, okay? I don't know how long you're going to wait, and how much of my videos you're going to watch before you get off your ass and do something about it. But again, that's not up to me. That part I'm going to leave up to you. This morning, like every morning, we got up and got together at 8 a.m. From 8 a.m. until 11 a.m., Monday through Friday, I am with my traders live. Why? Because most of them do not know how to read price action as proficiently as I do. Otherwise, they'd be teaching the class instead of me. So what am I doing? I'm giving them the technical interpretation. What is happening on a technical basis? We're talking about support and resistance, supply and demand, moving averages, pivots, daily pivots, weekly pivots, hand-drawn analysis, stuff that takes a decade or more to learn. I spoon-feed them on a regular basis. Now, the markets I share with them are the markets that I trade. Light sweet crude, NASDAQ, S&P, gold. That's what I trade. So that's what I teach them. That's what, but the skills I teach can be applied to stocks and Forex and whatever you ultimately desire to trade. But guys, I want to break down this trade. We had a 15-minute moving average bias long. We had our fast moving averages, 21, 13, 8 EMAs, all pointing to the upside. We were supported by rising VWAPs. I used the fixed VWAP, which is traditional, and then the rolling VWAP, which does not fix at the session change. I used both of them because, believe it or not, you will see reactions to both of them. So I use them. Why wouldn't I? If there's a tool at my disposal, I'm going to use it. I also offer hand-drawn analysis. I am proficient after taking what is called the CMT course, the Chartered Market Technician course. I'm proficient at analyzing price action by hand, so I include that in the chart. So while this may look busy, ultimately all this chart is doing is spoon-feeding you exactly what you need to know, when, where, and why, so that you can proficiently enter the market, book your profits, minimize the risk, and capitalize on moves just like this. Market triggered a break of a hand-drawn structure and a daily pivot with all those things I mentioned. MACD pushing above the zero line, signal line trending higher, above both VWAPs, above trend favoring 15-minute moving averages, above the 21, 13, and 8 EMAs on the time frame we are trading. So that tells me there's a pretty good high probability that if price can overcome the resistance or the supply that it's at, it's going to be able to go higher. And that's what happened. You can see right here where the arrow is pointed and the green circle is drawn. This is where we entered. Yes, we pulled back. We pulled back right into this last little test of price action where you can see we found support. We surged into our first pocket of resistance. We corrected, ultimately closed above that pocket of resistance, consolidated, impulse, correction, impulse, consolidation, impulse, correction, massive impulse, correction, impulse, correction, took a deeper correction, but notice that we still were above the last significant correction here. Impulse, correction, and just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. So ultimately we ran out of steam 127 ticks later. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with what 127 ticks would offer you, it would be $1,270 per contract that you had a position on. Now, what do I teach my clients? I teach them to pay themselves and protect themselves. Meaning what? As soon as we hit this first pocket of resistance here, sell part of your position, move your stop to break even. Guess what? Now you're playing with the house money. You have financed the trade by using the market. When we got up into this area here, where we tested our next form of resistance, this was the weekly pivot. Take more profit, and then start moving your stop accordingly to here's a higher pivot, here's a higher pivot, here's a higher pivot right there, here's another higher pivot, here's another higher pivot, here's another higher pivot. So you can, as you desire, continue to advance your stop until ultimately you get stopped out. But every time you reach a new form of resistance on the way up, you should be paying yourself something. And if there is an opportunity to protect yourself in the profit deeper, you should be moving your stop. The problem why most traders fail is they cut their winners short and they let their losers run because their ego supersedes their discipline. Well, I don't allow that to happen. What you do on the other side of the computer, I cannot control. But what I share with you, I can certainly control. And I employ these types of tactics when it comes to trading. Now, if you needed more confidence than everything I shared with you, the Speciale Analysis Profit Pack was under a buy signal that transpired during the overnight hours. So we were also supported by the Profit Pack for this move as well. Start stacking all these odds in your favor, and guess what? You are kicking ass, you're taking names, and you have literally replaced your day job in a very short period of time. Now, can I do it for you? Yeah. Will I do it for you? No. And that's a hard no. But I'm willing to help you, and I'm willing to offer you the tools that I use. You can go to anthonyspeciale.com/profit-pack. You can see what's available to you. You can get started. Once you have funded your purchase, I will have everything over to you within 24 hours time. And you can be up and running very, very quickly, very, very efficiently. And you too can have opportunities like this to extract more money out of the market than you will probably make going to work all week long. But the next step is on you. So I say to you, check, and I hope that you're prepared not to be put in a checkmate situation. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.